Well, coming up after the break, it's your most precious cargo, how to make sure your child is in a car seat correctly. That's coming up next. And good. Thanks so much for joining us. Well, we're talking about the safety of our children, and joining me today, Dr. Joey Adashek, Desert Perinatal Associates, and Jeannie Cosgrove with Safe Kids Clark County. Both of you, thanks so much for being with us today. We talk about the fact that so many parents, unfortunately, do not know how to properly install a seat. Tell us about that.
Well, we find, believe it or not, that about 99% are installed improperly.
Wow.
Yes.
That's huge.
And motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death to children. So we really want to make sure that children are transported safely.
And Doctor, tell us about this great event that's happening.
Well, what we do, in our place, we only do high-risk pregnancies, so we want to make sure afterwards that they get strapped in correctly. So next, I think Sunday, we have a kickoff. Saturday, I'm sorry. And what we're going to be doing is promoting, obviously, that kids get strapped in properly into their car seats.
And you're going to go ahead and give us a little demonstration. What's the proper way to do it?
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's just a wonderful idea that the doctors have taken this to the next level, because they do take care of the mom the whole time during the 9 months, and then the baby's born, and we just want to make sure that they're installed properly and they're being transported. So when you have your baby in the car seat, first of all, they need to remain rear facing for a minimum of 1 year. And now American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending that they stay rear facing till the higher weight limits of your car seat. So they may stay rear facing even past this seat. They're going to graduate up to the next seat, which is called a convertible, and stay rear facing in those seats, some of them going up to 35 pounds. That makes a big difference. Of course, you want to have them strapped in there correctly. Very, very important, not just because of the safety in a crash, but because we want the babies to have an open airway. And the last thing we want is them to be in there too loose and to be bobbing forward and where they have an occluded airway, and that can definitely happen.
So tell us again about this, we're running out of time, so tell us about the great event happening again next weekend.
Yes, next weekend at Belly Bliss from 9 until noon on next Saturday.
And Doctor, tell us where that's located.
And Belly Bliss is part of our high-risk pregnancy practice. It's at 5761 South Fort Apache and Russell.
And everyone's invited.
Everyone's invited.
Yes,
no, it's always a pleasure to have you. Thanks so much for the wonderful tips. 99%, I still can't believe that.
Yes.
Huge. We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.